Seriously, with all the shenanigans happening, it is high time the Edochies come out and make a public statement, despite the fact that they might be doing something indoor, despite the fact that they might be doing something in secret. But the Edochie, that is Pete Edochie, need to come out. That is why this native doctor from Nnewi has a message for Pete Edochie. At first, he started by praising Pete Edochie that he is the eyes of the gods, that in the history of warriors in Africa, that his name must be mentioned, that he is a man known to be a man of integrity, whose, words emit wisdom. We already know the name now. A man, even the unborn children know that his silence over some matters does not help issue at all. That he needs to come out and make a public statement since his Leon is disturbing and making a mockery of the name publicly, that he needs to come and say something, saying that when the spirit hears Pete Edochie's voice, that they will retrace their footsteps. Okay, come to think of it, if Pete Edochie come out and make a public statement, I know there was a time he came out which actually helped a little bit, but at least he needs to validate people and make people to know that Omo, I am not in support of this, so I don't have any hand in this. I know for sure that Yul Edochie is an adult, he's free to do whatever he wants, but he's still your son and he still bears your name. If he's that good, if he's that independent, he should go and carry his name since he's behaving like an animal. Yes, I went on to say that when a man leaves his responsibility for the woman, it becomes a wife. That Yul Edochie is now a woman rapper. Yes. Went on to lambaste the Edochie's family, saying that it doesn't mean that there is nobody in the Edochie that can put Yul Edochie into his position. Edochie, your name is not only defense on him, but also a name that can be ruined at any time. That if Yul Edochie refuses to listen to them, that they can use force in order to hold him to ransom. And this is what I've been saying all this while. Get him, lock him up for even if it's 3 months. He should be there with a lot of deliverance. They should use force, and if he fails to listen to them publicly, then they should withdraw the name the Edochie, because he is apparently making a mockery of the name. The name that was widely respected is now a name that is on everybody's lip for the wrong reason. Why should it be for the wrong reason? Or because Yul Edochie decided to make a mockery of that name. A native doctor has sent a serious message to Pete Edochie, saying that he himself has spoken to Yul Edochie in private, sent him a message in private, DM'd him in private, and still no response. And that is why he's coming out in public to talk about it. That the family need to exonerate themselves from this matter. Otherwise, a lot of people will be like, oh, it's for them, like they're supporting evil. Because when you don't talk, evil threads when the righteous do not speak. Exactly. He went on to say that the young man, that is Yul Edochie, is not in his right senses, and that is why he is behaving the way he is behaving. And everybody can see that. Yesterday's video with the kind of dance step shows that he is not in the right senses. Oga, who they dance on their own? Why don't you go to a party and dance with Judy Austin? So all the events you are going for, you have never invited Judy Austin. This is to show you that Yul Edochie does not know what he's doing. Yes, because if he claims that Judy Austin is a love of you, then you should be proud to bring him out, or rather bring her out to the general public. You go for events, you attend a conference, you carry Judy Austin along. No be so they're supposed to do. So why are you now like this? You think you're coming to pepper us? You're not coming to pepper us. In fact, you're disgracing the Edochie's name. And that is why this native doctor has told Pete Edochie and all the Edochie's family, because it now looks as if they are supporting evil. But we are here to see how all this silence is going to help. He went on to say that he can only advise the Edochies, but he cannot save the young man, because it is the responsibility of his family to save the young man. Because I know some people will be like, oh, he's a native doctor, he can just he talks with the spirits, that he should be able to save him. Can you save somebody who doesn't want to be saved? Can you save somebody who you do not have a contact with? At least before you save somebody, you bring the person, because what Judy Austin did to him was physical. Yes, and that is why they have Yul Edochie has to be physically present in order for him to get all these things off his shoulder. He went on to say that the Edochie name is a very prominent name, telling Pete Edochie that he shouldn't be keeping quiet again. That keeping quiet, no, they do this thing, they pay. I'm glad that he's even knowing that it is not clear eye. That is what Yul Edochie is, happening. That is what is happening to Yul Edochie. It is not clear eye at all. And he has given the Edochie's advice. They should do what? Do the needful by coming out. If he refuses to use force, if he refuses the force, they should withdraw the name. It's true. By the time the Edochie is come out, or rather Pete Edochie come out and say that he has withdrawn the name Edochie from Yul Edochie. Let me see whether he will start fighting the father. Yes, I want to see that. Let me see the name that Judy Austin is busy carrying up and down, taking somebody's name that they have not given to you. Let me see how it's going to be, because by the time Papa Edochie come out and say that he is not even in support of anything that Yul Edochie is doing, and if he fails to desist from what he's doing, that desperate measures are going to be taken, and one, it is to withdraw the name, the Edochies. At least he should go and bear another name. Probably he should go and bear Judy Austin's name. Let me see whether it will go from there. Let me see, because the name that he's using to parade, the name that he's soiling, is the name that he never built. Pete Edochie used his sweat and blood, hard work, put dedication, put everything, and then his son is now coming to destroy the name. It doesn't make sense now. That he shouldn't be keeping quiet. Why water they enter in house? That what did he spoke it in Igbo language? I think he used this parable that you cannot be at home while a goat is giving birth. You have to help the goat. That is exactly what he's saying. I know that the Edochies are actually doing something, but now they want them to come out publicly, because this their quietness is now making some people feel that, oh, they are in support of it, which I know that they are not in support of it. If you think I'm lying, which member of the Edochies usually like Yul Edochie's post? Is a question. Answer that question. No. Rita Edochie, the ones on social media, are not even liking it. They don't even want him to visit him again. In fact, they are not even like close to him again the way they used to be close to him, since he has refused to listen to them. And that is why the Edochies, that is Pete Edochie, the patriarchy of the family, need to come out and do what? And do the needful. Exonerate himself from this mess. Wash his hands off Yul Edochie. If he fails to listen to him, he should publicly withdraw the name. Yes, publicly withdraw the name. People can withdraw your name because it is not your name. You were born and they gave you the name, and they can actually withdraw it. Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow is pregnant. I can't wait for the day they will reap what they sow. They're already reaping what they sow. The Yul Edochie is already reaping what they sow, because now I'm no longer feeling bad for him though, but to an extent, I'm feeling more of a sorry for him, because he's really not doing well. And a lot of people have started tagging Pete Edochie, because the Edochies, they are just three that are on social media, actively on social media. Pete Edochie, Lincoln Edochie, and Rita Edochie. And apparently, these three of them have spoken out one way or the other. But they need to speak out more, so that Judy Austin will be put to where she's supposed to be put to. He has other children. If one is giving him problem, then he can't do anything about it. Just live his life at his age and don't worry about speed milk. So fucking what? So because he has other children, he shouldn't talk about one child. Don't you know that one child alone can cause disaster, the way Yul Edochie is causing disaster into the family? Well, I'm happy that this native doctor has spoken. Pastors have spoken, native doctor, now traditionalists are still speaking. I just hope that the Edochies will listen to this advice and make good use of it. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment. Also turn on your post notifications so that whenever I upload any new video, you'll be among the first to watch it. Thank you very much for watching, and do have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.